Our next guest is a tennis legend,
It's going to be all Todd Woodbridge.
a broadcast legend,
on the biggest stage in tennis.
and a Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel legend.
Tipping Point that's always on the TV in here.
Tipping Point zone.
Am I on Tipping Point right now? This machine is jam-packed with cold, hard cash.
We love Tipping Point, but most of all, we love Todd Woodbridge.
Oh my gosh!
Where am I looking? Where's my camera?
We're so excited to finally have you in here because we have you in here. I mean, when this airs, you're actually on TV.
Yeah.
So we have you on in the
On
background.
the screen.
We love you.
You're the fourth member of our show.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
The silent member.
Yes.
We can never hear what you're saying, but it looks like you do a great job.
Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah, you always look good. We
Just
can't
in
hear a
case-
word you're saying.
I love this, just in case you don't know who I am.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm just putting my visitor's sticker on with my picture and my name.
Oh
Because
yes, Todd
have you-
Woodbridge. Thank you very much.
Because
Thank you very much.
have you heard that Joel has another name for you?
No?
I sometimes
Such every time.
get you mixed up with Pat Cash.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool.
He calls you Pat Cash every day.
Here we go.
I'll be like, Pat looks great on the telly
Just
today.
put my visitor. My
And the
visitors
way
on.
you've just put your glasses on over your headphones, I'm really glad you don't wear glasses on TV.
It's only short-sighted. I just they can go this way.
Can you do what I'm assuming you're required to do a lot of times is just give us the 20-second rundown of what Tipping Point is. What are the rules?
Oh. Gee, I've got to remember my lines.
Because we scream in here every day watching
Which segment do we want? Are we in this round? You've got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as
the buzzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Channel 9 is basically the news and Tipping Point.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, it just
We love
goes
it so much.
one into the other, into the other, into the other.
And then the Today Show gets a run, then back to the news,
Yeah.
and
Then we go
Tipping Point.
Tipping Point.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it's good. Hey, there's a little bit of a secret. I don't know if
I know. Are we allowed to talk about
well,
it?
I don't.
You're the boss.
I've
You're the
actually,
boss.
I have done a bit of reconnaissance. Alexandra, my PR boss out here, is not aware, but I have done it. And are you two aware that this man may be starring in a celebrity edition to come later this year?
We have never been more excited for anything that he's ever done.
I know. My dreams have come true. I love the show.
That's all I'm allowed to say.
And also, firstly, Todd, it's Joel, so as soon as he does anything, he tells us straight away. or actually, no, I lie. As soon as he's been booked to do anything, he tells us straight away.
Yeah, because that's what friends are for.
All I can give is that he's a little wicked in it.
Don't roll your eyes, Tim.
That makes sense.
Do you want Handmaid's Tale?
No.
Oh, God, no. We don't have another one, Ricky.
No, see, anyone that wears khaki is like Aunt Lydia. Your Aunt
Oh,
Lydia.
of course. Yeah,
Coming
you're
dressed
real
as
Aunt
Aunt Lydia.
Lydia.
Aunt Lydia.
Yeah.
God, this is new too. Maybe I shouldn't have worn it.
No, you
No,
look
it's
great.
beautiful.
You look
Yeah.
great every day on telly because we're not a judgmental show. So
Yeah.
we see you. You look fantastic. You know, you're running that Tipping Point machine like you're at the top casino in Vegas. And then we like to sort of just have feedback on the different contestants that are on the screen. Obviously, we can't hear them. We can just see them. Who's been the most bonkers contestant you've had?
Oh, we've had
Aside from me.
Flamboyant. Talk too much.
I know someone else who was on my episode. I don't think that is true.
The whole thing about the premise of the show and why it's worked so well is just the broad spectrum of people that we do get on. And I think about winners. I was asked this recently. We had Travis, who was 18. He came in his like almost silly goose shirt like that you've got on. It was ducks and whatever, and he wins 50 grand.
Amazing.
And that was one of our early eps, and he was just awesome. And then we had 85-year-old Lucky Lynn, who won the jackpot, and she also won a trip to the Maldives. And I said, take a picture for us, Lynn, when you're in the Maldives. She said, I will, but I promise you I won't wear my bikini.
Oh, raunchy Lynn.
Yeah. So, and then I've had a couple who, I basically like all the contestants, but I have had a couple that were a little bit rough.
Really?
And I thought, don't you wreck my show.
Yeah.
We have one guest a week, and we feel that sometimes too. We're
Yeah.
like, all right,
Don't
you
wreck it, guys.
better be good. Hey, can I talk to you about tennis very quickly? Because Roland Garros is on at the moment, and you're
Yeah.
commentating with Jelena Dokic. But it is
She's a legend.
2025. When are we going to get rid of the clay? Because it's so
Oh, you don't like the clay?
slow.
I hated the clay too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, terrible.
Bad for your white shoes.
And socks. Look, Roland Garros is underway. The clay was a surface I disliked. I liked the grass much
Yes.
better.
It's a bit up itself, the clay.
Yeah.
Clay, you
Classic.
So
reckon?
you're still doing this? It's 2025.
Oh, I
And
think
is
the
it-
grass is the posh one.
Yeah,
well,
the
it
grass
is. Yeah, but clays
yeah.
are like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, put something down.
And then
Yeah, we're making ashtrays. How times have changed that you get to commentate basically the French Open, but from Australia.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Just,
there was a time where you could have been there.
Just from Docklands in Melbourne.
Yes, heaven. And I love that you're doing Jelena.
Centre of the
You're
universe.
the two best commentators.
Oh, yeah.
Truly, I love my
Jelena
I'm mad
is
for my
wonderful.
tennis.
How often do you make mistakes? I'm just getting back into the tennising groove again. We've had about 4-month break, and I first night come out of the ad break and hello and welcome back to the Australian Open. Oh,
Great.
no, we're in Paris.
I've been there.
Before we get
Yeah.
into the rules then, just while we're on tennis, who are we looking out for? Who's one to watch? Not just necessarily at Roland Garros, but who's our top male star and female star at the moment?
In Oz, well, we got Alex de Minaur, top 10.
Yeah.
And for Roland Garros, he slipped back from 8 to 9 in the rankings in the week that they've done this draw, and that was a bit painful for him because he's ended up in Yannick Sinner's section of the draw, so he has not got a good head-to-head there. But in the men's side, you're looking at Alcaraz and Sinner, number 1, number 2 in the world.
Alcaraz is unbelievable to watch.
He is. And,
He
and
certainly is.
if they get through to the
oh,
final,
the hottie. The big
he's,
hottie.
he's going, where's the fan? And if they get to the final, first time they'll have ever played in a Grand Slam final, and the tennis they play for me is ridiculous. I watch it and think that I must have been someone with learner plates.
Oh, please. You're amazing. And I love Sabalenka. How do you think she's going to go?
She's a favourite, absolute favourite, and she's good, but she's don't get in the way of her, Joel.
No, that's why I like her. She gives me that Serena vibe that I'm missing.
I got in the way at Wimbledon last year.
Really?
I walked onto her practice court. I had it booked, by
Yeah,
the
of
way. I was
course.
about to go and have a hit with Sam Stosur, and I came on a few minutes too early, and she was practicing a serve, and she just looked at me. It was indoors because it had been raining, and I turned around, and I thought, I started to backpedal to get off the court, and I couldn't open the door. And she just yelled at me. I was pushing. She just goes, push the door, push the door.
Tipping Point Australia, it's just wrapped up for tonight, but you can catch up on 9 now. And of course, the Travel Guide special is on 9 now as well. And I would like to introduce you to a game that's been going longer than
Yes.
Tipping Point. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Quick Draw has been a staple of Australian radio for some time now. And here is our Prime Minister with
need
the
it.
rules.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official quick draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Righto.
What makes you think you're going to win, Joel?
Yeah.
I'm going full Sabalenka.
Oh,
Yeah. You're on my court, bro.
Todd won gold at the Olympics, mate, so you have a lot to...
I got up early to watch the 2012 Olympics to
Okay.
see the Spice
All
Girls
right.
perform, the
Same
closing
thing.
ceremony.
It's the same. It's absolutely the same.
You probably weren't even born when I won gold.
What year was that? Just to
It was 96.
6 years old. Of
Yeah.
course I remember.
Was that
I got up for
Barcelona?
that too.
Was 96 Barcelona?
No, it was Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I got my dad to buy me the Adidas Olympic tracksuit, and
Yeah.
I used to pretend
did
I was
you?
a swimmer.
From Barcelona.
Yeah, so when I got out of the shower,
That was the
I'd stand up
Yeah.
and pretend I just because I was obsessed with
that's
watching the Olympics.
so
that was the Amigos para Siempre Olympics.
It was too. All right, our practice question, then we'll come back and play for real. Name something that can tip over, starting with J.
Joel,
Nice.
I knew you were going to put my name. I fall over a lot.
Right.
I've been having falls.
Okay.
She's an
How's
old
your
lady.
blood pressure?
I should get that checked, actually.
Todd Woodbridge
Yeah.
is here. We're going to play Quick Draw for real. When we come back.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
So pumped to finally have him here. Tipping Point's just wrapped up on our screens for the day, but Todd Woodbridge is here 5 p.m. on Channel 9's for Tipping Point, and the Travel Guide special is on 9 now as we speak.
Oh my gosh, you have a rest?
I've had a little rest. It's been nice, actually. Getting ready to go back at it. Season 3 gets underway in August, so it's not long to go. A couple of tennis majors in between before then.
Nice.
What's your favourite major?
Oh, Wimbledon. by a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I when you were talking about wearing your tracksuit, I used to get up in the middle of the night when I was that age, sit and watch a couple of hours of tennis, go back to bed, dream about playing there.
I love it. I had a Kim Clijsters pen pal for years when I was 14.
Sorry?
I had a Kim Clijsters pen pal. He lived in Denmark. I don't know why my parents let me have this, actually, come to think of it, because I didn't know who this man was. And we used to cut articles out of the newspaper. I'd cut articles out of the West Australian, and he'd cut out articles out of the Danish Times.
They're all about Kim Clijsters?
Kim Clijsters. We'd send them back and forth to each other.
And I bet you, Todd, you're pumped to commentate Wimbledon from Melbourne again this year.
No, I'm there. I will be there. I promise you, yes.
Okay, let's do this. It is best of 7. It is Todd v. Joel. Question number 1. Name a toy starting with E.
Elmo.
Oh,
Joel,
well done.
yes, with
I was trying to
Elmo.
think of that one that had the mouth that was like the owl.
You two both just
E-Wally
sounded.
thing.
You both just sounded like you
Unhinged.
were like malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Or great doubles partners.
Question number 2. Name a fruit starting with D.
Dragon fruit.
Yes, Todd.
Yes.
Is durian a fruit?
Durian.
Durian. Yeah, durian's a fruit. I love that band Durian.
Very good.
Is durian that really stinky one that you're not allowed to eat on public transport in Asia?
So, yeah.
Oh.
Joel loves it though.
Yeah, clearly.
Opens it wherever and whenever. He's so Shakira.
Question number 3. Name an author starting with J.
Oh, I don't want to name that one, so I want to name another one. John Grisham.
Oh, that's 50% each.
I think Todd was in first, though.
Well, who is it then? Who? What?
Joel Creasy.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Pop Bitch outed J.K. Rowling as a mad vapor. She just vapes all the time.
Loves the
She got,
lush eyes.
she's got popcorn lungs.
Yeah, she really does. Who are you giving that one to, Ricky?
I don't know. I don't know who answered. I'm still a bit. I'm a bit
John.
confused.
There's a lot. John definitely wrote some.
Can it just be a first name? Can it just be
I
John?
like it when I'm doing the show and I have the answers in front of me.
Well, I'm going to pay it to Todd just because it's funny.
Oh, good on you, Ricky. Love it. So, am I in the lead?
You're
Have I got a service break?
You're an
You do.
Australian icon. You deserve that.
Yeah, it's 2-1. Question 4. What's a Halloween costume starting with F?
Father of the Bride.
Frankenstein.
Oh, Joel.
Father of the Bride.
I mean, I don't know what that costume would look like.
It's just a
but
tuxedo.
yeah, I know. Great movie.
Pretty boring
Never seen
Halloween.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Okay, 2 points apiece. This
Do I
is
get
good.
a point for Steve Martin for knowing that he was in? Was he in Father of the
A
Bride?
mental point.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
And guess
Yeah.
what? Pete Sampras's wife was in Father
That's
of the Bride
right.
too.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
always a
bring it
link back to tennis.
Does Andre Agassi still live in Las Vegas?
He does, and he's still married to Steffi Graf.
Oh my gosh, we were just there.
Who
She
was
his
his other
partnership.
famous wife? Let's play our own game. Who else was he married to?
Andre Agassi.
Yes. Come on,
I
Ricky.
know this.
Blue Lagoon. You remember?
Brooke Shields.
Yes.
Oh, get it, Andre.
Do I get a point?
What's old mate up to these days? What's that American Andy Roddick? What's he up to these
He's
days?
got his own podcast, actually. He's very
Does
good.
he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
everyone's got a podcast.
He had a
Yeah.
funny serve.
What's your take on Jocker's anti-vaxxing stance? Okay, we don't have time. What's a name something that's round, starting with K?
Keg.
Oh, that's a great
I like
answer.
Is it round?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's go for it.
Okay.
3 points to Todd, 2 points to Joel.
Come on, Joel.
You got to get this one right, Joel, to win. No, to stay in the game. Todd, if you get this right, you win. That was terribly delivered. I apologise. I'm so embarrassed.
I feel like when Kim Clijsters was up against Serena Williams in the semi-final and she had 2 match points at the Australian Open and
Yeah.
then Serena ended up beating her and I cried for 2 days.
Don't do a Serena and lose your block at the lines person right now.
I love Queen Serena.
What's a word associated with exercise, starting with B?
Basketball.
Oh my goodness!
Yes!
Oh, and they're cheering for me outside and everything.
Yes.
That's my team of producers out there and publicity.
Congratulations
Mate, lovely
on
to see
winning
you.
Quick Draw, winning in life, and just being an all-round legend.
Well,
Yes.
I like it in here. This is great fun.
You entertain us every day. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for keeping me on, even though it's silent.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.